Last week, the basketball star LeBron James and private investment group Redbird Capital became the official business partners of FSG. Who are they? They only own Liverpool, don't they? Amongst others, they also own the Boston Red Sox, don't they? And Liverpool chairman Tom Werner saying that the thoughts of LeBron and his commercial ally Maverick Carter on decisions regarding Liverpool are welcome.
Yeah.
What kind of thoughts do you think LeBron's going to have? I mean, what's your take on this? Apparently, LeBron and Carter, well, they pumped in $500 million into the Fenway Sports Group.
A private equity firm did. There's a private equity firm called Red Bull. There was previously a private equity firm called Redbird, who have set up a structure to buy. John Henry's been talking for some time about trying to raise more capital for the two businesses that are very cash consumptive. One being the Red Sox, and another being Liverpool. And they've been trying to create a vehicle to go and get listed under a thing called a SPAC, which is a special purpose acquisition company that basically raises capital by taking investments in businesses, then floats them. So this private equity firm have pumped a load of money. They've acquired a proportion of FSG, which involves the Boston Red Sox and Liverpool, for XYZ, 550 million quid.
Yeah.
And they will then go and monetize that into the billions. When you attach something... When you attach names like LeBron James to something, it gives it instantaneous recognisability, it gives it instantaneous awareness, and all of a sudden you open up a raft of investors and shareholders in a business because of LeBron James. The other day there was a business floated on the stock market that was dealing in medicinal cannabis. David Beckham was involved in that business. David Beckham knows nothing about medicinal cannabis, but his name is recognisable, and boom, that product floated at 5 times the money.
LeBron's a bit different here. He is a big Liverpool fan. He can probably tell you right now
what Stan Baldwin.
Starting 11 might be tonight against Real Madrid.
Well, I wouldn't have thought so. And the idea, you know, I walked into the boardroom once and sat next to Chris de Burgh. He was a big Liverpool fan, but I don't suspect he knew what was going on in Liverpool's dressing room. LeBron James is a gold dust, copper-bottomed, brand name recognised sports person that is involved in an interesting dynamic of sports stars with so much money now actually investing back into sports out of their own pockets, perhaps.
Yeah, but what I'd say, with all due respect to Chris de Burgh, LeBron's got 50 million Twitter followers.
But that's my point.
And of course,
but that's got nothing to do. That's got nothing to do with him understanding what goes on in Liverpool's dressing room. That was
but surely it's about profile, and it can only be good for the football club.
But that's precisely what it's about. But you've missed the central theme. That this particular investment via this private equity firm is for that private equity firm to make money out of buying a percentage of FSG. And LeBron James being attached to that enables that private equity firm to leverage their reputation, float that business, and make fortunes out of their share of FSG by taking...
So it's a good idea.
So it's a brilliant idea.
Brilliant idea.
But that's not the question you asked me. You asked me whether LeBron James was going to have any understanding of what was going on at Liverpool and whether LeBron James's opinion and the way that Liverpool was going to be run had any relevance.